SHTF, how you can be ready for it. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. First off, can you please subscribe? I would appreciate it. And give the video a thumbs up and comment below. I love your comments, share the videos, do all the things. So, how you can be ready for SHTF. Any big event, any small event. A lot of this has to do with time management, with stress reduction, and with biting off little chunks. Preparedness is a huge topic. So how can you be ready? How can little old me be ready? You, me, anyone. How can anyone be ready with all these things we talk about, with everything? How can you be ready for everything? Well, the fact is you can't be ready for everything. Unless you're prepping for 20, 30 years and have unlimited budget, stuff like that. Okay, we got to be realistic, right? Yes. Same with like everything I'm going through right now. Getting property ready for sale. Getting it all cleaned up, purging, prepping, doing the things, the gardening things, everything all at once. Wow, it's a lot. Okay. I get overwhelmed and I get stressed, just like you think about food storage, water storage, garden, raising animals, homesteading things, prepping things. I need to learn first aid. I need to learn how to can. I need to learn how to sew. I need to learn all these things. Slow down. I have to do the same thing. Slow down. Take little bites, little chunks. Always be moving forward. Always be progressing towards that goal. I got a lot accomplished today, but I don't feel like I did. I was go, 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 go all day. We got a bunch of the wood chips in place, which you'll see. I'll show you guys some of that. We got underneath our fifth wheel, which was like junk. There was stuff had fallen underneath there, branches, pine needles, trash, all kinds of stuff. We got all that cleaned out and completely swept. It looks beautiful under there now. Wow, there's a lot to do. I don't have a ton of property, but I look around going, oh my gosh, there's so much to do. But I also got to understand that it's not about perfection. Just like in preparedness. It's not about having 5 years of food for 100 people. It's not about having unlimited water supply. It's not about having, all the trauma surgeon tools, surgery tools, equipment, all these kind of things. It's not about having everything and knowing how to do everything. It's about making lists, making a prepper notebook, going through step by step, having a goal, setting goals, reasonable goals. Set high standards for yourself, but set reasonable goals. Daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals, those kind of things. Quarterly goals, maybe if you want. And give yourself, 2, 3, maybe 5 things to do tomorrow that are reasonable, that you can accomplish if you set your mind to it, amongst all the other things you have to do in life. Taking care of your kids, cooking, cleaning, all that stuff. Make a little list, maybe put it in the fridge, and then line them out as you do them. Then you build a sense of accomplishment, and you move forward from there. Here is another update on the wood chips. Now they cover this whole area along through here instead of just the little path along here. So you can see how this area looks. There's a little bit of AP's feet, and it goes right up to here. It goes around this area here. So let me give you a glimpse of the area. There you go. And then I'll show you here. It goes, along the backside there, all around the blueberry bush. And then now over here in that area and down the side. So like I said, we're trying to make it look nicer to move, resale value, that kind of stuff. And also, if we happen to stay, it's still just going to be nicer for us. It goes around the pot here, around Little Bit's flower garden, and it now goes down the front of the beds here. So that's some more stuff we got accomplished today. So I'll do the backup and see what it's looking like overall. It's looking pretty good. Looking a lot better. I just figured I'd show you one of my accomplishments of the day. As you can see, it's not done. I'm standing on cardboard still. We ran out of wood chips. That's a lot of wood chips right there. And stay tuned, I'll also show you clips around how we finished around the garden area. But yeah, I look around and things are looking nicer. And that's part of what you need to do. Same with your food storage. Motivate yourself. How do you do that? Well, look at your notebook, your prepper notebook. Look at everything, all your lists of all your preps, all the food you have. Go look at your preps stacked up. Stay motivated. Stay in the game. Always be moving forward, even if it's a little bit at a time. Like I say, prep a little every day. I prepped a lot today. Some of it may not have been as prepper stuff, but a lot of it was, gardening. We did weeding, watering, putting down the bark and stuff like that, or the wood chips. And that may not have been as much prepper related, but if we end up staying here, not moving, this whole area here, think about how many raised beds I can put in up here. I can just, there's cardboard underneath, then wood chips. I could just put raised beds on top, fill them full of soil, and odds are weeds probably won't grow up through that. And the chips underneath would just provide good mulch for everything on top. So that is kind of a prep. I also transplanted a couple of new starts we got today. We got a couple of new tomato plants. I put them in the ground, actually raised bed. Still fighting the ant problem. I still haven't gone and got borax or anything like that. But yeah, they're eating my broccoli. So I'm really frustrated with that. But just trying to move forward, trying to do the things. And I encourage you guys to do that also. It's all about getting a little bit done every day and not trying to look at the big picture. Like I said, prepping is a huge topic. There's so much you can look at. You can look at, I need to know how to patrol. I need to know security. I need to know defensive. I need to know foraging. I need to know bushcraft. I need to know how to can. I need to know how to, four-wheel. I need to know how to rappel. I need to know how to rock climb. I need to know I need to always work on my fitness. That's key. And that's something I encourage you guys to do every day. Work on your fitness a little bit. I didn't work out today, but I was busy all day working out, lifting things, moving things, carrying things around. And to me, that's more important, is functional fitness than having like a certain kind of physique. So yeah, I encourage you guys to do that. If you stay busy and you're always moving, well, that's a good part of it. So this part, I figured I'd give you a quick little garden tour because maybe that'll help you motivate yourselves to do the things and grow the things. This will just be quick. I'll show you some things around the garden. So watch or stay tuned. Okay, so here's some garden motivation. There are Jerusalem artichokes. These are corn. These are a bunch of different things growing in the garden. I love the green. I don't know about you guys. Peas, and behind them a bunch of potatoes coming up. Look at all those potatoes. Yes. We got beets in this one. We got garlic and onions all coming up really well. We got onions still doing really well over here. This is the bed that I'm having problems with that's getting eaten. So I'm fighting the good fight in that bed. This bed looks really good. We got tomatoes. We got turnips and beets are doing really well. And the carrots down there. We got strawberries. Yes, strawberries looking really good. The peas are looking really good. And along the edge here, I planted some tomatoes. So that's looking really good. And here's some footage of the new addition to the wood chips also that go all the way over to there. So that looks really nice. And green things over here, yes, grow food. Produce your own food. Honeydews, yummy. Got the kids' peas. Looking really good. What else we got here? We got some garlic right here. And the things, So there you go. Look at that. Oh yeah. I think it looks pretty nice. It's not perfect, but it looks pretty nice, and it's going to produce a lot of food. Some more of today's hard work. The area over here covered in cardboard is getting covered in wood chips. So yeah, it's going to look a lot nicer. I'll go down here and walk with you guys. One thing that's nice is that ground had rows like here and here where we dug down and planted stuff. So this will make it all nice and flat and even. The cardboard has already been killing the weeds for quite a while. You know, there may still be some growing up in between or up there, but it'll look really nice. So if we are selling this place, we can just tell them, hey, you know, this is a nice place to put some raised beds or a gazebo or something just nice. Instead of having, you know, all this uneven terrain and this cardboard all over the place and stuff, it'll look really nice. And it'll be a good place to put a bunch of raised beds. I mean, shoot, they could put probably, what, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more raised beds, probably maybe 7 or 8 raised beds in this area here. So that's one of our projects for today. Keep on rolling. While I'm right here and filming, I might as well give you a little bit of an update here. We got these beefsteak tomatoes that were in containers that I planted here along this bed, along with that cherry tomato there. So trying to put them more in beds, just like I did these over here. Those tomatoes were starts. The beets, yeah, those were all mine from seed. So they're doing awesome. And then those 2 tomatoes right there, you can see I need to tie them up actually. Those were starts. And oh, I need to water those. I better get to that. So this answers a question by one of the viewers. How do I tie the logs together in the log raised beds? Some of them are very, very rednecked. Like I always say, it's not a derogatory term, it's just what it is. MacGyvered, whatever. So this is just a piece of scrap wood that ties this log to this log. Goes along here. Same with here on the top. You can see it just ties them together like that. And then another one ties these 2 together, top to bottom. So there's that one. Then there's this one, which is just logs and wood. That's another style. And then over here is another one where I got 2 end logs, 2 side logs, and I just put a piece of wood up there and screwed. You can see the screws into this log, screw into that log. And then on the insides of these, though, there's ties also. You can't see those. Let me see, show you another one. That's another one. Just tied them together. And like I said, you can't see the ties together on the inside, but they're there. See, this one is pretty, yeah, that's ugly, but it works. It's all tied together. Same with down there, same thing. Yeah. So a lot of them are just I made do, you know, how I could. And then this one has the 2x4 frame, and then the pallet slats along the sides, and then the logs are just kind of on the corners, just for kind of like for looks. So that's how those are tied together. Thought I'd just show a little look around at all the awesome stuff growing. I'm really proud of this. It took a lot of work, but it's progressing. And over here, all that area, look how much nicer that looks. I can't wait till it's full, covered. Then it's going to look really sweet. I haven't shown this area in a little while, so I figured I'd show it. You can see the potatoes coming up. Yes, they're there. You know, there's a couple weeds here and there also, but all those are pretty much potatoes, except for the blackberries, of course. Looking good. It's going to be a lot of potatoes in this area here. It's a pretty good size area for, you know, our property and where we are. And another example of, I tell you guys all the time, of blackberries just grow crazy over here. All that was cleared out. There was nothing growing up there like, I don't know, a month or 2 ago. And they're already all growing back. You can see where we cut back. All that stuff. They've grown back. We gotta trim again. Okay, to show you I wasn't lying, that is underneath my fifth wheel. All nice and clean, yes. And this is also, as you can see, where the wood chips were. Bunch of wood chips there. All gone now. All taken care of. Some to clean up right there. Fire pit, yes. Doing the things. Looking good. Okay. Biting off a little bit at a time. Every time you go to the store, buy an extra can of whatever, canned meat, canned veggies, canned fruits, dry goods, a bag of rice, bag of beans, some lentils, stuff like that. Maybe a box of macaroni and cheese or some elbow macaroni and the blocks of melt and dip type stuff, because you can make macaroni and cheese out of that. Don't forget the morale items like that, hard candies, stuff that will last. You can keep some stuff on hand for short term as long as you're rotating through it also. But keep your food storage. Also, grab a case of waters. Case of waters, what is it? $3? $3-ish? Come on, $3, you know. A couple bucks for a couple cans, you know, spend $10, whatever. You're slowly adding to your food storage. And I'll tell you what, over time, you will see that start to grow. And pretty soon you'll have 20, 30 cases of water in your garage, in your carport, whatever. That will feel really good, I'll tell you what. Do also things like the 50-gallon drums, the 6-gallon water totes, the 5-gallon water totes, the 7-gallon water totes, things like that also, obviously. But you can prep with bottled water. Is it the best option? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on what your situation is. But it is an option. Those IBC totes, those big, huge ones, well, like 250-gallon ones, those are pretty sweet too. I think they come in different sizes. But a little bit every day. Don't lose the motivation. Stay motivated and always be moving forward. Dark skies on the horizon, I have a feeling. So make sure that you are progressing, moving forward, getting these things done. Please, if you can, plant some food, grow some food, raise some animals. If you're in an apartment, you can install like a hydroponic system. You can vertically grow. You can make use grow lamps. You can grow fruits and vegetables on your island in your kitchen with grow lamps. There's a lot of different places. Maybe in your bathroom, maybe you have a spare room, maybe part of your bedroom, I don't know. Maybe in your closet. There's different options. You got to think outside the box sometimes and push the limits and say, you know, what can I do? How best can I use this space? Do I have any extra space? Because I know that if you are prepping and you're living in an apartment or a smaller building or not much property, stuff like that, that you're going to run out of room real quick. That's always a thing. That's one of the biggest things about prepping. Where do I put all this stuff? I have a video on that if you want to check that out. I forget how long ago it was, but I've talked about that. Lots of good ideas. Thinking outside the box, using this. This is the most powerful tool in prepping, most powerful tool in life. So, move forward. Don't get discouraged. Bite off little chunks. Set realistic goals and do the things. Thank you guys for watching this video today. I really appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for some live streams. I might possibly be able to live stream. Let me see, tomorrow is Wednesday, or today is Wednesday. This video you'll see Wednesday. So I might possibly live stream tomorrow, being Thursday, which I'll make an announcement for that. But please, if you're here and you like the videos, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Also, check back often to make sure you're still subscribed, that you're not unsubscribed by the algorithm, by the evil algorithm. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day and blessings to you and yours.